Hello everybody, welcome back to Pallegney on Farming Simulator 25. I loaded up the rest of the hay bales and I'm going to sell them to the animal dealer because we don't need that many bales. We have plenty of hay in the barn and the cows aren't eating that much, so let's make a little extra money. And here we are, so let's sell the bales. And we got 17, 18, almost $19,000 from the hay. It's August and I think we can drill something in this empty field. Let's take a look at the options in the menu. We can drill mustard. I've never worked with mustard, so it will be fun to have a different crop. So I'll uncouple the front loader and get the seed drill. By the way, I'm going to buy the fertilizer box for the seed drill from our workshop, so we can drill and fertilize at the same time. We already spread some slurry on the fields and this will save us on fertilizer in addition to increase our environmental score. So let's get the seed drill, buy the fertilizer box and drill mustard. So this is the fertilizer distribution unit and it will cost $5,000. So let's customize it and I will repair the tractor. Okay, and now let's drill mustard. Okay, so now this field is drilled with mustard and now the field needs to be rolled. So let's get the international tractor and the roller and let's get this field rolled. Well, the field is seeded, fertilized, and rolled, and everything is perfect so far. I'm getting the equipment ready because next month we can chop the corn for silage. So now let's rest until September. Okay, so it's a new day, and we have a lot of corn for chop. We'll start today, but we probably won't be able to finish today, but that's okay. Normally, making silage isn't a one-day job. Since the equipment is very expensive, it doesn't make sense to use it only one day a year. It used to take me about a week to make silage with my small forage harvester, or I'd hire a large machine, which would take a few hours. But large machines aren't designed for small fields, so that became a problem. So let's enjoy the process. And I love driving this forage harvester. I'll do the headlands, and then I think the helper won't have any trouble doing the ups and downs. So let's enjoy the process and make silage. Well, I've done the first headlands, the most difficult ones, and everything is going well. The yield is quite good, and we've already filled 2 trailers. The field shape is a bit awkward, but once the headlands are done, the rest will be easy and we can hire a helper. Okay, so I've done all the headlands, or almost all of them, but now the helper can do the ups and downs, and I'll transport and compact the chaff. Okay, let's take this load, and I'll use the Fiat tractor to compact because it's heavier. The helper is doing a great job, but he's missing some spots. I'll fill this trailer and clear the field a bit, and then we can leave the rest for chopping in the next episode. I think we chopped a little less than half the field, but we did the hard part. And with the amount of silage we're making, I don't think we even need to plant corn for next year because we have silage in all 3 bunkers. I'll just clear this strip, and the trailer is almost full. This is a good way to transport. Why didn't I think of this before? Well, we cut almost 72,000 liters of chaff today. And I guess we'll cut another 80,000 liters. I'm betting on about 150,000 liters of silage in total. We'll find out in the next episode. Okay, so I really hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks so much for watching and see you next video. Bye!